Hey YouTube, what is going on? This is ITalkFortnite here, and in today's podcast, we have a brand new podcast. Welcome back to the ITalkFortnite podcast, episode 26. The reception I got for the last episode, which was last week, if you've not seen that, I'd highly recommend you check that out. I appreciate it. We got a lot of support on that video, more than I thought we would. 90-minute long audio-only videos. I don't really see doing that well on YouTube. It's just one of those things. It doesn't really fit the algorithm because not a lot of people listen or watch longer videos like that. But you guys seem to have enjoyed that video, and I cannot thank you guys enough for the support. Again, I've said this before, but this channel was going to be a podcast-only channel, and I'm just happy to know that people still enjoy the podcast. So after all this time, I greatly appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I want to keep this going as an every Sunday sort of thing. I think that'd be a fine idea. I have plenty of topics to talk about today as well, by the way. I was a little short-handed on the topics, and then a bunch of things happened. I got a lot of suggestions from you guys over on Twitter, and we're going to talk about it. So, first thing we'll talk about right now is that lightsabers are now back for 3 days in the game. And I'm not a fan of the lightsabers. People probably know this by now, but not famously, but the day the lightsabers were available, I immediately dismissed them. I immediately said I did not like them. And that was just due to me being upset that I couldn't get into the event, even though I was ready for it and everything. I think I talked about it in my last episode. But I was upset that I couldn't get into the event, and because I was upset about that, I was triggered all day, and I basically said, well, the lightsabers are terrible. I don't want to even play the game. And then I gave it a few weeks. I still don't like the lightsabers, and they're back for 3 days, and I will probably not be playing Battle Royale that much because of those. I just don't like lightsabers, and that doesn't make me a sweat because I'm seeing that a lot on Twitter, is that lightsabers came back. A lot of people not happy about it, and then they're like, oh, it's because you're a sweat at the game, or it's because you're a pro player. You don't have to be a pro player and not like the lightsabers. I am not a sweat by any stretch of the imagination, and I do not like lightsabers. I'm just not a fan of them, but because I don't like them, that doesn't mean that you should not like them because I don't like them. If you enjoy them, that I'm happy for you. You have 3 days to use them. That's great. But in my case, not a fan. It's just me. I'm not a fan of the lightsabers, and that's just my opinion. Again, just because my opinion might be different from the majority does not mean that you should think the way I think. We all have our own minds here, but I am just not a fan of the lightsabers coming back. But they are back for 3 days because Star Wars Day is May 4th. That's why we got the Star Wars cosmetics back in the shop. They're only missing a few skins. They're missing the Zori Bliss skin, which I don't think anyone even likes. 1,500 V-Bucks for a chick with a battery on her head with bulky ADS. And I think I don't know if I said this, but no back bling. I don't know. I can't think today. I just woke up. Not going to lie. I have my coffee. But that Finn and the Stormtrooper that first came out are not in the shop right now. I wonder if they're going to bring them out. There's nothing encrypted for me to believe that they're going to put in a new Star Wars skin, even though, man, a Darth Vader or Darth Maul skin would be awesome. Just saying. And I would also like to see a lightsaber pickaxe. I'm just saying, I think that'd be cool. I know that would probably defeat the purpose of the lightsabers because you could kind of fake someone out saying, hey, I have a lightsaber, even though you don't. It's just the pickaxe. I don't know, but that would be cool if they did that. And I should mention this as well. When I saw the announcement of the lightsabers coming back, I thought the account was a troll account. I had to make sure that the check mark was there and we were good to go. I'm like, okay, this is real then. So that was pretty funny. But yeah, lightsabers are back for 3 days. Go enjoy them if you like them. If you don't play the game or play creative like I'm going to do. I'm going to be playing creative. I am working on a sniper 16-man free-for-all map. You've seen it in my gameplays most likely, but the difference with it now is that I changed a lot of the props because a lot of it was obstacle course galleries, and I'm not going to lie, obstacle course galleries are kind of ugly. They don't look very good, and we have so many different like walls and other stuff to use now, so I'm actually in the working right now of like replacing the walls to make them look nicer and stuff like that. So I'll have that map done probably in the next few days. It probably won't take that much longer. I just added kill streaks to it, and that was giving me trouble because the trackers were being weird. You guys will enjoy the map. I've gotten nothing but positive feedback from the map. I might submit it to Epic as well once it's actually fully finished. I'm excited for you guys to try out the map. But anyways, yeah, not gonna be playing the main mode for at least 3 days. I might. I don't know. There's those challenges. I did mention this in a video, but we did get like these pseudo overtime challenges where it's like each challenge is 3 stages, and they give a lot of experience, but a lot of them are very niche and very interesting. I think I have a list right here. Let me see if I can find that, because some of these are just kind of weird, and I feel bad because I feel like these are going to be kind of outdated. And what I mean by that is, like, if you don't do these right away, you might not be able to even complete it because they're location based. But at the same time, I think you'll be fine, but it's still something to think about. I only have 8 in front of me. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I only have 6 in front of me. Search ammo boxes at Lazy Lake 5 times is the first stage. Then I don't know what the second and third stage is. Eliminate players or henchmen at, I believe that is either the agency or, I forgot where that's at, but it's not, it's a frozen image for me. Plays top 10 after landing at Dirty Docks 3 times. That's random. Catching fish at Slurpy Swamp 5 times, and that's just stage 1. All these are stage 1. Searching chests at Retail Row 5 times, that's stage 1. And then collect metal at Hydra 16 or the Compact, and that's 250 metal for stage 1 of 3. They're very obscure challenges. I'm worried that people are not going to be able to finish them because, again, if any of them require you eliminating enemies there, they might not be there next week because they probably got it done on the first few days. Fortnite's had that issue with a few challenges, and that was like back in the Chapter 1 map. There was a lot of people that were doing their challenges a little bit later, and they were nearly impossible because people wouldn't land at these obscure locations where these challenges are. I don't know how I feel about them. They're a little bit grindy, but whatever. I'm fine with it. It's just something to note, I guess. I'll probably get those done during this lightsaber fiasco. I'll probably get them done. I'll try. Next thing I want to talk about is the Diplo concert. I wanted to make a commentary about this yesterday, but I just wasn't feeling wanting to make a video on it. I thought a podcast topic would be a lot better. We got a Diplo X Major Lazer collab concert in Fortnite, and we're going to talk about it because there's a lot of misinformation about it, and there's a lot of different speculations going on about it. It's interesting. I like how Twitter reacts to these different things, because if you guys don't know, I'm mainly a not mainly a Twitter person. I'm mainly a YouTube person now, but I started off on Twitter, so I really do care about the Twitter community a lot. I'm on Twitter almost all the time, an unhealthy amount of times. I'm not gonna lie. My phone, sorry about that. I'm gonna mute my phone right now because my God, it's has gotten in the way of my commentary so many times. It's so annoying. I get notifications on my phone for literally no reason. Like, they're not even notifications. I don't even know anymore. But I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the Diplo concert. A lot of people had different reactions to it. I think the main reason why people were upset with it was that there was something in the leaks that kind of pointed towards us getting a free back bling for showing up at this concert, and we got nothing. And I already knew from the start it wasn't going to be amazing or anything, because Fortnite themselves did not promote it until, like, I want to say like almost 30 minutes before the airing, which when they did that and they didn't even hype it up for a little bit, I'm like, okay, this isn't going to be anything big. It's not some exclusive event. It's just going to happen. This took place at the Party Royale Island, which, if you do not know, I did make a video about this as well. We got 2 new modes, and one of them was Party Royale, which is honestly a really chilled out mode. But at the moment, there isn't a ton to do. I think Nick A30 said it best. You have like an hour to do stuff. You have like an hour to complete everything, and then that's kind of it. But the cool thing about this island is that they have a big screen, and they have a big stage, and the stage is used for like music and stuff like that. And they had a concert there. It was like a little live stream set from Diplo, And I thought overall the event was great. Overall, okay. I can't say that. I thought overall the event was free entertainment. I enjoyed my time, but it was not the greatest thing I'd ever seen or anything. But a lot of people like to write it off as like, oh, this is terrible. It's because we just came off of that amazing Travis Scott concert. So people, I feel like in their heads, were expecting a Travis Scott-esque concert. People get their expectations way too high in Fortnite. I'm just saying. It seems like it's on Twitter all the time. People get their expectations up way too high. I feel bad for those people because the Travis Scott concert happened and it was so amazing. Everyone loved it. Like 99% of the community loved that event. Like, they're not going to make another event that spectacular until maybe the Doomsday event that's going to be happening probably at the end of this season, which is actually in a month, which is pretty cool. We get the next season in a month. But the thing is with this whole thing is that people are saying, oh, that concert was terrible because I feel like they were comparing it to the Travis Scott concert. The music in this Diplo concert was good. I enjoyed the music. It was fun times. But they put like twerking girls in the concert. It felt really not for the game. It really didn't seem all that great. There was audio glitching, which is fine. I mean, it was a test event. I think they even said it themselves on Twitter. I want to try to find it. Yeah, they said, thank you for attending the live show and helping us test this new experience at Party Royale. There's more to come in the future, so keep an eye out. It was a test. I knew it was a test. I figured it was a test, but everyone got their hopes up saying, oh, we're getting this back bling. There's no way we were going to get this free back bling, which are, I think they're called the neon wings. There was no way we were going to be getting a free back bling without them hyping it up about it. They never said a thing about it. It was just something in the code or something in the leaks that suggested that. It said that we would be getting this back bling for free for attending a concert. This was just a test concert. It wasn't like the grandiose concert that they were like planning to give out the back bling for. If anything, I do know for a fact, well, not for a fact, but I have an idea that Marshmello will be coming back as a concert, and I would like that because I still firmly think that the Marshmello concert was still really good. Travis Scott's concert was fantastic. It was much better than Marshmello's, but Marshmello's was still good. We got to stop writing off other things about one concert beating out the other. It doesn't matter. It's free entertainment. You should be... I was impressed, honestly, that they were able to do this from their homes, doing this without disabling any modes, by the way. I thought this was cool. I thought it was really cool what Fortnite did. I commend them for that. I thought the concert, again, was fine. I did cringe a lot because, again, the audio sometimes just cut out. And I heard the people that were there, I heard their emotes, and it was really annoying because I wanted to hear the set. And like I said, the twerking girls was really obnoxious. I mean, if you've ever seen a major Lazer music video, it's pretty much, it's a lot more toned down than that. But my God, if you've seen any major Lazer music video, you would know how risque they are. You would know how crazy they can get. So they were really toned down for this because obviously it's Fortnite, but they still twerked. You had twerking girls in Fortnite, man. It was weird. It was weird. Marshmello would never do a thing like that. Marshmello would never oh my God. Marshmello would never twerk in a concert. Oh man. But overall it was fine. I enjoyed it. It was free entertainment. I was not disappointed by it. I wasn't getting my expectations up. I thought it was fine. I'm happy that they're doing stuff like this. It's free entertainment. If you did not like it, you were not forced to watch it. Even though, again, the rumor was you were going to get a free back bling. That's why so many people were salty about it. Most likely was because they didn't get the free back bling. I get it, but there was no confirmation we were getting it. There wasn't. And if they were to announce a concert 30 minutes before the concert started, there's no way they would give that out for free to those people without even notifying people. Like I even said on Twitter, I'm like, man, they are really late on announcing this thing. Like even Jordan Fisher had a tweet out about it before Fortnite did. And that made me think like, okay, this isn't going to be taken that seriously. It was a test and I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was the worst thing ever, but I definitely cringed at a few parts, but that's about it. All right, so yeah, we talked about that. More people talking about the old map, people really wanting the old map back. I'm gonna reiterate it. I don't think we're getting it back. If anything, most likely what they'll do is just bring back some old locations and put it on the new map, and I think that'd be a fine idea. I said on Twitter I would like it if Lazy Lake turned into Tilted Towers, and I actually got questioned by that. They're like, why do you think that? It's just mainly due to the sweat insurance building being in there. Tilted Towers had that before, so it would make sense, to me at least, to just kind of replace that and make it with Tilted Towers. It's a weird location for it, I understand that, but they could I think they can make it work. I think next season that would be great if they did that. In my opinion, that'd be cool. And I've said this before, I'm not even a big fan of Tilted Towers, but it was the memories that people had of Tilted Towers that remains so memorable in people's minds. Is just, I never went there because I always got stomped and I wasn't good at the game, but just, I don't see the harm in them bringing that back, right? Like, you don't even have to bring back the old map. Bringing back the old locations somehow, not all of them, but like if you make it work in your map, I think people would be really happy about it. I'm just saying, I think that'd be a good idea. I think that would be a good idea. I don't know anyone that would ever, I don't think anyone would ever say, no, I don't want Tilted Towers back. I'm just saying, I don't think anyone would actually ever say that. Just checking out my screenshots here, just seeing if there was like anything else that came up with the concert and stuff like that. No, everything's fine. Yeah, just, I'm a little weirded out by the Star Wars stuff coming out like 2 days before the actual like thing. Before the Star Wars Day. I found that pretty interesting. Oh, here's something I wanted to address as well. But yeah, long story short, old map, don't see it coming back. But old locations, I would like to see more come back for sure. So Avery, not the streamer Avery, the other professional player Avery, tweeted out about, he said, lower views with ranked out of Valorant. Fortnite is better than Valorant with the view count on Twitch. We got to stop with this comparing view counts on Twitch. If we were annoyed when other people did it for Fortnite, why should it be okay for us to be able to do the same thing for other games? Fortnite's dead because Valorant took over. Now Fortnite is not dead, and Valorant's dead now because Fortnite took that over. We gotta stop with this. Seriously. You're just as bad. Not the person in question. I'm saying you're gonna be just as bad if you're saying you're tired of people saying Fortnite's dead, but that you proceed to say other games are dead, right? It's not a good thing for you to do. I'd probably recommend you would not do that, because I remember seeing the outrage on Twitter of so many people being annoyed that people were saying that Fortnite was dead, Fortnite's dead. We can't do the same thing to other games. That's hypocrisy. In my opinion, that's hypocrisy. So I definitely don't like that tweet at all, and I think we need to stop comparing view counts, because view counts don't necessarily say a game is dead. Like, a good example of this is, I think there was like this one game that doesn't really get a lot of attention view-wise, but it's actually a pretty popular game. Like some of the, like, I remember like Call of Duty used to like get no views on Twitch, but it's a popular game, so I don't know. We gotta stop with this view counting thing. It's pointless. In my opinion, it's kind of pointless to do it. So yeah. Also got, someone wanted me to talk about Save the World not getting enough attention. Yeah. Pretty obvious. Save the World's not getting enough attention. What more do you want? Okay, next topic. No. I'll talk about this. I wanted to actually make a video about it. I got requested to make another Save the World video. Basically, Save the World, I think, is kind of just dead on arrival right now. It's not even like, it's not the community's fault. It's no one's fault. It's mainly due to Fortnite. The heads of Fortnite don't really care about Save the World. To me, okay, listen, Fortnite themselves, I'm sure they care about it. Oh, I should also mention this. The payload map, the truck that's used in that is actually an asset from Save the World, I believe, because the truck is from the same loading screen from a Save the World one, so I'm pretty sure it's like the same asset. I'm just saying. But the thing this is what I see. I could be wrong. They could totally care about the game. Here's what I see. I see a company that does not care about Save the World at all. It doesn't make them revenue. They don't want to try. They don't want to risk putting in money into that mode just to get nothing out of it. I feel like they don't care. From the way they respond, from the way they talk, from the way they say or do anything, the higher ups. I'm not talking about the developers of Save the World, because I know they care. But if they're not given funding to actually make anything in the mode work, then I don't know what to tell you. It's not going to work. That's like me saying I want to make something really special, but I can't because I don't have the funding for it, or I can't do it because I don't have enough people that believe in the project. Fortnite themselves, I don't feel like they believe in Save the World. I feel like they think that Battle Royale is the main mode. They barely promote Save the World at all. You know what? Actually, once upon a time, the Fortnite Twitter would actually promote Save the World quite a bit. And I kind of just realized this now. They haven't really been tweeting out about Save the World anymore either. I don't know why. It's interesting. I feel bad because I know Save the World has a great community. Demon Joe France, if you guys do not know who that is probably one of the most fantastic Save the World live streamers and YouTubers out there. If you have not checked him out already, would highly recommend you do so, because that dude is actually, I feel like he's like the quintessential leader for Save the World. He is like the lead guy for the community. He's hated on Reddit, which is already the number one step to being like the most, the person to lead the community on something is to be hated by Reddit. Everyone's hated on Reddit, okay? Reddit's not the most popular place. I like Reddit. I don't mind Reddit. I've gotten criticized on Reddit. It's totally fine. I don't mind Reddit. I really don't. But I will say, though, that Demon Joe France really cares about the game. He streams it all the time. And even he's getting, like, really annoyed with how the game is being dealt with right now. It's not getting attention. Fortnite is not promoting the game mode. They're not promoting the game mode. They're not getting any new content. Again, I know we're in a pandemic. I'm aware of this. But the thing is they haven't been getting content for a while now. It's not even before the pandemic. It's not. Why is Fortnite able to why is Battle Royale able to push out content right now? While we're in the middle of a pandemic. They had it planned out. Sure, but Save the World should be getting content. And I'm not saying I want them to furiously rush out content. I'm just saying I feel like they just don't care. Now, there was not rumors, but there was something going around about there being a Save the World item shop where you can buy Save the World cosmetics and use them in Battle Royale. That would be a sick idea. I would genuinely love that. And I would put that in the item shop videos from now on as well. I think that'd be sick. Being able to buy Save the World cosmetics and putting them in Battle Royale, because you could do that right now with Battle Royale skins. You can use them in Save the World, which is a fantastic update, by the way. I'm not going to knock them for that. The locker support was fantastic. I'm so glad we actually can run any character or any skin we want in Save the World. That's the reason why I like running bulky skins in Save the World, is because it's not as important as it is to run them in, like, say, Battle Royale, because ADS is everything, and you don't want to have bad ADS. You can run Guff in Save the World, which is pretty cool. But having a Save the World item shop would be a benefit. If Save the World sees that they're making a lot of revenue from the Save the World item shop, like an actual item shop, not the store. They have like a store where you can buy resources and stuff like that. I'm not talking about that. That would be cool. But it kind of annoys me that until they see results, they won't put resources into Save the World until they see some sort of growth or some sort of potential. I'll be sure to buy out the item shops. I will do it. Like, if they put out a lot of good stuff, I'm going to collect it. But one person buying out the entire item shop in Save the World is not going to tell them, okay, it's a success. They should just do it. They don't need numbers. I get why I understand why they don't want to do it, because they don't want to risk making no money and putting money into a spot where they're not going to make any money. I think they need to do it though. Like, it's the main game mode. I refuse to say that Battle Royale is the main game mode. Yes, it's the one that gets the most attention. Creative even gets more attention than Save the World does. It's kind of sad. I don't know much about Save the World for me to be like, okay, do this and do that. I don't know. That's more of Demon Joe Francis' thing. But I feel for you guys. If you haven't tried Save the World, I would recommend you give it a try. It's really fun in small doses, at least for me. I find it to be pretty fun. I might actually just go to Save the World during this lightsaber thingy going on right now. I might just play Save the World. Screw it. I'll play Save the World for a little bit. And maybe we'll talk about this in a separate video. Maybe I'll try to get an interview with Joe if he has time or something like that. I genuinely feel like they just don't care about the game. The developers, I know, care, because they're the people that started the mode, and then Battle Royale was just a side mode, and then that became more popular, obviously. And then actually most of the Save the World crew actually moved to creative. And I know this because I've actually talked with some of them, and they were working on Save the World, but they're being moved to creative because creative is where they're actually making, they're making more money through it instead of Save the World. As sad as that sounds, it's got to be true. It's got to be true. But Save the World not getting attention. Yeah, no doubt. Turns and Wake Rider. Someone wanted me to talk about this. We don't have Turns and we don't have Wake Rider. These were the two skins in two different community choices, and we still do not have them in the item shop yet. I guess people want to know my thoughts on that. It's kind of annoying. I've said this before, but I hated how they handled the community choice. The first one or two times they did community choice, I thought was perfect. Them bringing back original, like older skins, I thought was a great idea, but then they put new skins in it, and that completely ruined it for me. And ever since Riley won the last vote, they have not done a community choice since. I wonder why. When you put new skins up against one another, it's really dumb. At least to me, I think it's really dumb. They should have just kept it to being original and older skins and not, like, I don't know, man. I don't know how they could have made it any better. But yeah, Turns and Wake Rider were in the community choice. They have still not been out. They're still in the files. I don't know when they're coming out. I genuinely do not know when they're coming out. And it is annoying because I didn't even think they were going to do this. I didn't even think they were going to wait this long to get these skins out after not winning in the community choice. But yeah, it's just kind of shoddy. Turns was a really cool looking skin. Wake Rider looked fine as well. But when will we see him? I don't necessarily know. But yeah, the way they handled community choice was terrible. And I think the reason why they stopped doing it was because the toxic, outrage that came out with Riley, and just putting new skins up against each other really infuriated a lot of people because they knew only one person could win, or one skin could win. And then after that skin wins, when are the next skins coming out? In these two skins cases, they haven't been out. And I don't know. I was going to say it's almost been a year. It definitely has not been almost a year since these skins were even in the choices, but it feels like a while. I really wonder when they're going to come out because I don't know. It's pretty interesting, but I do think they need to bring back the community choice, but have it with older skins. Do it every week and just do like 3 random skins or something. I don't know. Just a thought. Maybe bring back 3 sets. Maybe bring back, like, put 3 sets in there, like maybe the detective skins, the reflex set, maybe even like the circuit breaker cipher set, and then whoever whatchamacallits, sorry, I'm going to turn off Twitter. Twitter always distracts me. Whoever, I lost my train of thought. Whichever set wins gets in the shop for a day or 2. I'm fine with that. Which, speaking of a day or 2, Fortnite really needs to stop putting new skins in the shop for only 24 hours. It's ridiculous. They have these shops predetermined. I know this because they leaked item shops in the past way earlier than they were supposed to be. So I know they do this ahead of time. Without a doubt, they do this ahead of time. And it really sucks that oh man, I'm looking at too many things. I'm like losing train of thought. It astounds me that new skins are only out for a day. Goldie, I believe, was only out for a day. Guff was only out for a day. Yeah, why? I don't understand. Like, imagine you're an artist making these skins just for them to be in the item shop. The first time they're out in the item shop, it's only for 24 hours. You know the majority of your player base does not always play Fortnite every single day, 24/7, right? They don't always look at the item shop videos. I don't expect everyone to look at the item shop videos. I do it as an alert to be like, hey, they're in the shop right now if you want them. But Fortnite's just, I don't know why they're so trigger happy with changing the shop over. I'm happy we get constantly new stuff, okay? And I'm happy, I'm able to collect everything. I'm very grateful for that. But it feels like they don't care about the new cosmetics unless it's like they put Bull Shark in the shop for 2 days when Ninja came out. I'm genuinely shocked by this because I don't know anyone ever talking about Bull Shark. Bull Shark will always be the skin that no one really liked, and it was the one that came out with Ninja, and it was the one that was like no one really cared about. And then when Ninja came out, it's like, oh, Bull Shark is still here. Oh, we have the Ninja skin. Oh my God, Ninja's here. It's just one of those things to me. They got to stop doing that. It doesn't hurt to keep a new thing in the shop for, oh, sorry about that noise. It doesn't hurt to keep the shop, it doesn't hurt to keep new skins in the shop for a day, like for 2 days, honestly. Oh, Fortnite tweeted about creative. Yeah, that's actually kind of a popular question I've been getting a lot recently. I've answered it multiple times, but not everyone. It's in different spots, Discord, on Twitch, stuff like that. The question I get is, what is that noise? What actually is that noise? Well, I use a program called TweetDeck. It's a program that allows me to look at tweets in real time. As soon as someone tweets something out, it instantly updates, and I can set my rows to be exactly how I want it. So, you know what? Actually, I'll pull it up right now. My TweetDeck has Fortnite's tweets in a row, then Fortnite statuses in a row, then Fortnite Creates Twitter in a row. Then it's my homepage where I see all of my tweets. Then I see my notifications. Then I see my own tweets. And then I see my, here, let me delete that. Then I also see my second account's tweets and then my scheduled tweets. Because you can schedule tweets on this as well, which is really cool. So when I have like a podcast coming out and then I schedule it for, let's say, 2 o'clock today, I'll schedule a tweet out saying, here's the podcast at 2 o'clock. So I don't have to like remember to do that. Pretty cool thing. But yeah, every time that sound goes off, it's whenever Fortnite Creative, or the Fortnite status page tweets or retweets or replies. Yeah. That's how I was able to keep up with those tweets a long time ago and always say bring back Power Chord as soon as they put out their tweets. Yeah, I still regret doing that. I really do. Someone wanted me to talk about Fresh and Tidy not coming out and not being part of the Icon series. I also wanted to mention Iconic is there in there as well. Fresh and Tidy not coming out, probably due to controversy. Fortnite will not re-release things if they were in a lick of controversy. I feel like they won't do that. They've proven it many times. Reflex Set has still not been in the item shop for over a year. And you know how popular that set is because it was exclusive at one point. So people really want that set back. It's been over a year and 2 months now, and they have not brought it out. You'd think that they would bring it out because they know they would make some good money from it because, duh, it's the Reflex set. It's a really, really good set. And I want it back. I honestly do. Fresh and Tidy were, I believe, Fresh definitely had like a lawsuit with it. I believe Tidy also had a lawsuit with it as well, which Fortnite, I believe, won both. So why on earth? Well, obviously they won it or it was dismissed because the emotes are still in the game. Nothing changed with them. You'd think that they'd bring them back, but I guess because they caused that lick of controversy, they don't want to bring them back, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just to hold things back because they want to make things more rare because then it gets people more hyped up. I get that, but like they've been doing that with a lot of different things as of late. Like I'm looking up right now when Fresh was last out, 530 days ago. My God. And then Tidy, 509 days ago. I didn't actually know it was that long since those emotes were last out. Sheesh. That's kind of nuts. I didn't know it was that much, but again, it kind of just makes sense when they were dealt with suits and they just didn't want to deal with having more controversy, I guess. Someone had mentioned this to me. It's like, oh, who cares about, like, why would they care about controversy? Are you sure you wouldn't care about being under some sort of controversy? Fortnite doesn't want to be seen in a negative light or seen in controversy all the time. I remember seeing that and I'm like, what? Why would you? Of course they would care if they're in controversy. Who wouldn't? I just found that to be kind of funny. But yeah, them not coming out and them not being the Icon series, I don't think Fortnite wants to do anything with those emotes anymore. But Iconic Skin, I wanted to tweet out about it, but it's so pointless that I'm like, people are going to be like, who cares? Iconic not being the Icon series is kind of weird. I feel like Iconic should be in the Icon series. That's it. It's that little bit. I did talk about Tilted replacing the thing. Okay, now I'm going to go into this week's item shops. We actually had a lot of good ones this week. I'm genuinely shocked by this, not going to lie. If I go to my shop history right here. Yeah, so starting from, let's see, today's Sunday, obviously. So starting from the 26th, but it says 27th. We had like the Dominion set come back. We also had like the Sunrise stuff come back. Oh no. We also had the new Synth Skin, which looks a lot like me. The set was pretty cool. Was only out for a day, by the way. Don't know why. 52% actually hated the shop. Yeah, it still had the Travis Scott stuff in there. Yeah, Tango in the shop, which that will be a reoccurrence soon. And you had the Malice set, which is actually pretty cool. Then you had the 27th. You had Moisty Merman come back. Actually, wait a minute. Tango was out. Yeah, Tango was in the shop 2 days in a row. It was out on the 25th and then on the 26th, which pissed a lot of people off, myself included. That really annoyed me. Not gonna lie, it's not the fact that it's like, oh, it was just one skin, who cares? It's more the fact that like they even allow that to happen. It just astounds me that they do that. We had the Dream set come back on the 27th with the Dark Triceratops skins and Moisty Merman, but Moisty Merman has the Director's Cut pickaxe, and they still refuse to bring that out for some reason. Really annoying. Whiteout came back, Bold Stance, Fine Emo, Flippin' Incredible, Lock It Up, Armadillo. And that's about it. Nothing too crazy, nothing even that good, honestly. Then we had the April 28th shop, Skystalker, coming back after 509 days ago of not seeing any sort of attention. Just randomly comes back in the item shop. I don't want to say it's a coincidence because I did make a tweet and I did make a Reddit post about how the shops have just not been varied at all. It's all been last seen 30 days ago type feel, and it's always been annoying to see that because they never mix it up. They put Skystalker in the shop, which I'm very happy about. Skystalker, one of my personal favorite skins from season, I believe it was season 4. It was either season 4 or season 5. Actually, I can just check that right now. Last release date, June 22nd. I believe that is the season 5. I believe that's season 5. Did not come back with Aeronaut. Not sure why. Not sure why they wouldn't bring Aeronaut back with him, but that's fine. I'm just happy Skystalker came back. He did not get an edit style. I made a video a little bit ago. I said, I think the video is called like the 3 reasons why skins don't come back. And one of my main points was it's usually because they're working on an edit style for them so they can resell in the shop and get a better bang for the people's buck, because they're giving you more of a reason to buy a skin, because Skystalker is an outdated legendary skin. It's just fact. It's an outdated legendary skin. 2,000 V-Bucks for a skin that looks like this with no edit styles or anything. It's not going to appeal to a lot of people. I still think the skin might be worth 2k V-Bucks, but compared to the skins that we have now, there's just so much more attention to detail in all these other skins that I feel like Skystalker suffers from just being an overpriced skin at this point. And a lot of people don't even like, sorry about that lip smack, but a lot of people don't even like the back bling either. I kind of like it. Propeller axe is also really cool as well. And it actually turns out 66% of the people actually hated the shop. All on fmbr.co apparently. That's a real shame because Skystalker, that's the thing, right? My vision for a good item shop is bringing back things that haven't been seen in a while. I'm not saying 500 days a while. I'm talking like maybe 100 days. A little bit more of that would be nice because they always bring back the same stuff every 30 days, and that's really, really annoying. And I don't care about how good the item even looks either. Like, they could bring back all of, like, the detective stuff, and I'd be happy. I think that'd be cool. I think, actually, you know what? Kind of a loser thing to say, but I think I had a dream where the shop reset and all the all the detectives, the entire detective set, which was 5 things, were in the featured. I think it's just because I made that post where it was Reflex and them in the featured. I don't know. It was a random dream. I think that happened a few days ago. Which, by the way, my sleep schedule has been terrible. I'm sure it has been for everyone. Really off topic there. Bubble Bomber also came back on this day. Same with Shiver. The Break-In emote also came back after 50 days. Full Tilt came back. Sassy Groove coming back after 63 days, I believe. Verge every 30 days. Blockade Runner came back without her set. She has now resorted to a daily item shop skin. Feels Bad Man. April 29th, we had the Doggo set come back, and we also had the release of the Guff skin. And again, why on earth would they make him sold for a day? I don't actually know why they would do that. Hush also came back. Very good skin. Infinite Dab. Jamboree coming back after 298 days of not being seen. Very nice surprise there. Waypoint was also back. I mentioned this in the item shop video, but it's very annoying that there's no way to show that she has green edit styles in the daily, unless if you bought her, then you do see. If you bought her, you don't see it, but if you didn't buy it, you do see it. I don't know. They need a better way to showcase that. Also, Cabby coming back after 130 days was also a very nice surprise. Battle Call was 60 days. That's fine. It feels like Battle Call is like every week. Honestly, it feels like it's like every week. Moving on from there, we had what was it, April 30th? April 30th. Wildcard comes back. Wildcard comes back along with the Goldie skin, which is cool. Goldie was only out for a day. Again, why? Wildcard was last out 409 days ago, which is really cool. Again, I almost feel like he's kind of an outdated legendary skin. He does have 4 edit styles for his mask, but they're not really that noticeable or that amazing or anything. But the skin is smooth. I think it's actually a really clean cut skin. It does have that really cool diamond. No, it's not called diamonds, but it's like the wrap bundle. I think is also really, really good. Really cool to see come back. Safecracker Glider also coming back after 409 days. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Hula also came back, which was actually the last emote I needed to complete my collection. Still not a fan of it, honestly. I used it a lot when it came back because why not? But yeah, it's not that great. Dream Feet coming back after 19 days I thought was terrible. I hate when they do that. Payback coming back after 41 days. That's totally fine. Revel's a great emote, even though it's 30 days. I think Revel's great. Wild Accent Pickaxe in the daily. That was random. Coming back after 69? Yeah, 69 days. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I don't care. I like the Tango skin a lot, personally. Like, no lie, I like the Tango skin, but it coming back that one time was really annoying. May 1st, Major Lazer makes his return to the item shop after 251 days ago. There is a lot to this set. You got the Major Lazer skin, which I think is a very unique outfit. The Laser Axe is pretty nice. His 2 music packs are very good. I think I had someone on Twitter tell me, he's like, you cannot deny that those 2 music packs are like absolute fire. I have to agree. They're really chilled out. They're really good. Major Lazer himself actually mixed them. They sound fantastic. So very happy to see them back. I think they were out for a day. Yeah, I think they were only out for a day. which is kind of a shame. We also had Aura and Guild come back, and a lot of people like those skins a lot. Actually, the 75% actually said they love the shop. I don't know if this has to do with Aura and Guild coming back, or if this has to do with Major Lazer. Oh, well, it doesn't even... This was a sweatshop, okay? This was an actual sweatshop. Before we get into the sweat stuff, though, Ruby Sandstorm set. Ruby set came back as well. Really good set. Corrupted Voyager in the daily was kind of interesting to see. Usually kind of see her in the featured with her set. I guess she doesn't sell well enough anymore, so they made her a daily. Lizard Blast emote. Fishing emote is great. Love that emote from Jordan Fisher himself. Really good. The new Strut emote from Reservoir Dogs was really chill and really funny. I love the beat to it. Love the guitar there. Deep Dab coming back after 31 days. You see it every month anyway. Sunsprout Backbling coming back. It is considered a sweat backbling. I don't understand how this could be considered a sweat backbling, but it just is. It's what the sweat community likes. Then we had Birdie and Driver. I hate seeing these skins separate. It's very annoying. To me, it's so obnoxious that they do this. You might as well just put them in the same slot. They're part of the same set. You can easily fill out that other slot with something different, like the Viscery Mark 1 glider, the Royal Dragon glider. I don't know. I'm giving you ideas here. Anything else besides putting the same set separate like that. I don't mind if they do it for a new set for the first day. Like, I don't mind that because people were annoyed that they would like fill out the feature with all new stuff from the same set. For the first day, I don't necessarily mind it so long as the second day they bunch it all up, because they want you to buy the stuff that's in the featured. It just makes sense. And also the special offers. But Driver and Birdie should never be separate, in my opinion. Never, ever. And yeah, I am annoyed that some items just become popular through competitive players, because the only reason why I'm annoyed by that is because it directs what the item shop is. And I'll probably make a video talking about this sometime this week, probably on Tuesday, Tuesday. And then Monday, I'll probably do my unpopular opinions video because people have missed that series. But my line of thinking here is that because competitive players are so prevalent in the community now, and people see what they're wearing, the majority of people want what they're wearing. I still remember this one comment. It's like grilled in my brain. Like, the only person that he didn't like clap back at me, but he like responded to my allegation about that. He said it's basically like wearing a professional player's jersey. Like, why wouldn't they want to look like their favorite professional player? And I admit that's a really good point. I think that's great. But my issue with it is that it totally takes over the item shop. Like, the item shop never really, it just feels like the item shop caters to the professional players a lot. And it's not the professional players' fault. It's just the fact that I wish they wouldn't do that a whole lot. But yeah, this is probably the best shop of the week due to the popularity from fmbr.co, because you had the Aura, which is a sweat skin. Birdie. Don't see Birdie used a lot, but Sunsprout and Driver are seen a ton in the sweaty community. It's just kind of how it is. And then the last shop, which was yesterday, we had the Star Wars stuff come back. We had Kylo Ren, we had Rey, Sith Trooper, Astra coming back, the Banner Brigade set. Like, this has got to be a positive shop. Yeah, 62% say yes, they thought the shop was good. I cannot deny this shop is very good. Banner skins are always great. Banner Shield, one of my favorite backblings. Banner Cape, not the biggest fan of it, but still good nonetheless. Astra set's great. Banner Wave, it's fine. Work It emote comes out every month. Actually, this one came back 15 days ago. Don't know why they do that. I don't know why they bring out emotes that fast. You don't need to do it. I barely see anyone even use the emo. Why do they even do that? I don't know. But the Banner wrap, new wrap we got, which is fantastic. A little bit of a glitch though with it, where if you pull out your gun for the first time, it is red for like a split second, because the default banner wrap is red. So it's going to turn red for like the split second, and then it'll switch back. I think the design's really good. Also, Tactical Spade coming back after 415 days ago. Now, the funny thing about this pickaxe is we see the same generic pickaxe every month. Like, there's one that comes back, like Tactical Spade comes back. No, that's the one I'm talking about. Icebreaker. I see that one come back all the time. They all feel the same to me. So I wasn't freaking out over Tactical Spade because Tactical Spade feels like it comes out every month anyway. It feels like one of those generic Season 1 item shop pickaxes that always comes back. So when I looked at the last time it was out and it was 415 days, I was like, oh, I didn't know. So that's cool. Tactical Spade coming back. Whiplash. I feel like Whiplash is like the original sweat skin. That and the soccer skins. No one even runs soccer skins anymore. That's such a shame. I feel like that might have to be a video as well. How soccer skins kind of fell into obscurity. Because I feel like they kind of did. They were so good. I'm not going to lie. Whiplash coming back after 80 days, by the way. Very nice to see. Not too short. I like that. Facepalm 42 days ago. The thing I want to touch on with like the soccer skins, I just kind of realized this, is that like people really crapped all over the soccer skins because if you wore it, you were pretty much saying you were a sweaty skin. I kind of admit I don't like running them because I don't want people to think I'm a sweat because I'm not. And then I'll be pushed harder and I'll be like, try hard it on harder, I guess. But you got to admit that the soccer skins have some of the best. They have some of the most. There's so many edit styles with those skins. They're so worth it. I can't deny that they're honestly like really good skins, no matter what. Even if you think they're sweat skins or even if you don't like them because of that, I really wouldn't let that get that past you. The color edit styles are fantastic. They're just as good as the soccer, or just as good as the football NFL skins in my opinion. But with the NFL skins, they're a little bit bulkier. But the color edit styles we got for those skins were absolutely fantastic. And that's why when soccer skins come back, it's kind of a big deal because they're actually really good. But yeah. All right. Next topic I kind of want to talk about is I saw this post on Twitter and I thought it'd be kind of cool for me. I like to interact with my community on Twitter. A lot of people I don't want to say they overreact, but I replied to this tweet, right? And I saw people saying like, oh my God, she got a reply from me. How does it feel to be clouded? Like, what? I'm just a normal person, guys. Don't treat me like some sort of royalty, please. I am not a celebrity. I'm not famous. Just people on Twitter are wild. They're a little wild. But this person by the name of Nerf Sage, even just saying the name, I wonder if they're gonna. Whatever. Anyway, they said my female main and my male main. What's yours? And she put up a picture of Bandolette and the wiretap skin. And I thought this was kind of an interesting concept, how people have like their own mains. I mean, people have had their own mains in Fortnite forever. I mean, mine's kind of power chord, obviously. Mainly 6-string because I have so many skins that I want to give attention to every skin I have, but it's kind of hard to do that. But I replied to it. My female main is power chord. It will always be power chord. Even if I don't run it a lot, it will always be my main. And then my male main is actually Travis Scott at the moment because Travis Scott, I can't stop using this guy. I love this skin. It's really good. Both Terminator edit style and not. It is a fantastic skin. I love it with like the Octo wrap. It's so good with 6-string on it too. It's solid. It is solid. And I wanted to kind of know, what are your guys' mains? If you have a female or male main or both, what are your mains? And I kind of wanted to just go through some of the skins here. And I actually see one right here, and I already forgot the name of this one skin. And I feel so bad about it because I used to be on top of this. I used to be on top of like knowing every name of every skin, but now it's like there's so many skins in the game. I almost tend to forget the names now. I gotta stop doing that. But Bun Bun is the male, and Canada Mogul Master is the female main. That is interesting. It's very interesting. Love the Moguls, love the Alpine Aces. I'll never stop liking them just because Moguls became sweat skins. I'll never stop loving them though. That's the thing. I love those skins. One said Guff is their male main already, and Bunny Brawler is their female main. That is not bad. Not bad. That's the thing. You should like whatever you want, even if a skin is unpopular in the opinion. Like, I saw this on Twitter as well. I know I'm going really rambly here, but I remember seeing people being annoyed with some people's mains, like, oh, that skin sucks. The more people told me that Power Core was an ugly skin and they hated it, the more I liked it. You should never let the community dictate on what you can and can't like. Again, we all have different minds. We all have different opinions. Why even bother saying someone's opinion is like crap or anything? Unless it's like a really, really terrible thing. But that's like, but like with Fortnite skins, you don't really get that. You really don't. Someone said Bandolette and the American Alpine. Not bad. Dark Wildcard and Sky. Nice. Lux and Dolph. Lux is such an interesting skin to me. And then Dolph is probably the best Christmas skin. It's probably the best, like the most unique, probably. And then I see my reply right here. Raptor and Paradigm. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Hush for the female and Summer Drift. Oh, Summer Drift. I don't see anyone running Summer Drift. No, I don't think I've seen, besides my customs, I don't think I've ever seen a Summer Drift. Just saying. Don't think I've ever seen one. Domino and Maverick. Domino is one of my personal favorite skins as well. I love Domino. Really good skin. Actually, I kind of want to do something, but you're going to hear the game sound, so I don't want to do it. That might be something I do in the podcast as well. You'll notice, by the way, I know I'm really late to this. There's no live callers. I still haven't figured out a way for me to basically pick someone out that has a mic. So probably next week we'll get that sorted out and we'll do the live caller thing. Ghoul Trooper and Brainiac. Very good skins as well. Willow and what's this guy's name? The dude, see the pilot skin. How do I forget these skins? So much going on right now that I just tend to forget these skins. But it's interesting to see the community. Like, it feels like every day the community is talking about something else on Twitter. And I gotta love them for that. They're always keeping Twitter very, very interesting. So I'm very, it's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. The only issue I have with Twitter now is it distracts me. If I want to make a video and I'm on Twitter, forget it. That video ain't coming out for either that day or a few hours. Like, I'm just terrible with time management. One of the things I gotta work on. But yeah. All right. I actually have two more topics, by the way. Before we even get into the Q&A, we got this to talk about. So if you don't want to listen to this, I'd probably recommend you skip this because it is very interesting information. And I didn't believe this to be true because it's leaks for the next season. And I don't even want to make a full video talking about this. I might as well just mention it here on the podcast. There's a lot of spoilers here. And this seems to be legit. However, I'm not fully believing in some of these because some of these leaks already happened. This is Chapter 2, Season 3 leaks. Okay? But the thing is that some of these things already happened. They didn't happen in Season 3 yet. So that's making me think that this is actually either fake or they pushed this out earlier and it's going to be in Season 3 anyway. I don't necessarily know. But here's what it says. So again, major spoilers here. Agency will turn into a plaza. We'll have blue phone booths. These phone booths give you the opportunity to change your skin in game. We got this already. So this is confirmed, but again, this happened now and not in Season 3. Skydiving will be in the game. I'm pretty sure when you jump out of the bus, isn't that considered skydiving anyway? I don't know. You can choose challenges from the plaza, skydiving challenges, boat racing challenges, parkour challenges, quad challenges, and more. We have that already. The theme will be water. Most of the map changes will be water related. You can see some of these changes on Astrojack. My prediction is that the map is going to be mostly underwater, which would be pretty cool. I don't know how that would work, but I actually did an interview with an artist of mine that I know who's really good at art. I kind of want to keep him anonymous because I don't want like his name getting out there or anything with it. But he assured me that he thinks that the sweat players are not, or the competitive players are not going to enjoy this season because for whatever reason. I feel like it's probably because it's probably going to be mostly underwater this season. Sharks will be in the game. You can ride them. Interesting. Female Black Knight will be a skin, possibly tier 100. Female Black Knight. That's pretty interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like they're trying so hard. I think I've said this before in a video, but I feel like Fortnite really shot themselves in the foot that the floss emote was Battle Pass exclusive, because they tried so many times to sell us. Wait, how many flosses are there? I'm talking about item shop. There's windmill floss, which is my personal favorite. There's the no sweat, and I think that's it. I don't think there's any more floss emotes. I don't think. But they sold us 2 floss emotes because they can't sell the floss because it's Battle Pass exclusive. And I really do think that Fortnite really shot themselves in the foot with that. They're like, man, why did we make this Battle Pass exclusive? And why did we make all the Battle Pass stuff exclusive anyway? I don't know. So they can't sell Black Knight. So what's the next best thing to do? Put a female Black Knight in there. I'm sure the community will love that. I just wonder what the back bling is going to be, because it can't be the Black Shield unless they decide to do that. I don't know. Pretty interesting. The engineer is Midas's sister, and she has a massive bird, possibly a back bling. So the picture in Midas's room is his sister. Interesting. Robot Meowsicles. Okay. Female version of Dark Voyager. We already have this. Dark Vanguard. Maybe another version of it, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. Because it's water themed, the next secret battle pass skin is Aquaman. Next major collaboration is DC. This would be interesting because Aquaman is kind of hated in the DC universe. At least I feel like it is. I don't think he was that good in Injustice, the fighting game, and I'm pretty sure his movie recently was not that great. Would be interesting though. Shadow wins the agency. I kind of figured this. Shadow easily has like the most popularity without a doubt. You could say whatever you want. If you like Ghost, that's totally fine. But it seems like to me, the majority of people like the Shadow stuff more. You can design your own umbrella for this season. This seems pretty legitimate, considering we have the customizing your Maya skin, which I still think the Maya skin is one of the best skins we've ever had, ever. Just for the fact that you're able to customize it to your own liking, I think is really cool. Elemental fire damage. Buildings will catch on fire. Very interesting with that. Not sure how I feel if that actually goes through. We'll have to see how that's implemented, because I do remember there was a flamethrower leak forever ago, and maybe they're going to implement that now. I don't know. Flare gun will be an item. It was teased during the Jonesy trailer when he was on a small island surrounded with water. Okay. Fireflies, possibly DC skin. Okay. A fishing book. Maybe they're going to put more fish in the game and you'll be able to track how much fish you have caught. That would be kind of cool, actually. And then at the bottom it says, note, calling it fake doesn't make you an interesting person. On June 4th, you don't want to look like an idiot. So this guy seems pretty confident in his leaks. And like I said, some of these things already happened already. And this is before Plaza was even introduced. So it's interesting. If this all happens, I think the next season will be fantastic. I think it'll be interesting. But we'll have to wait and see. So there's that. I have no further thoughts on it because it still doesn't feel 100% real. But we will have to wait and see. Last thing we'll mention here is I got this last minute suggestion. That someone wanted me to talk about forcing skin changes on people. He said he was upset with the Tomato Head edit style having purple arms. And how is that fair for you buying the skin in hopes to just have the skin be the same? Yeah, he has purple arms now. Not sure why. It's a little weird, but I don't really see too many people being upset about it. But at the same time, if you buy a skin for the skin and not for them changing the skin in the future, I feel like they can't do that. Skull Trooper to me has been ruined. The blue eyes ruin it for me. It's such a small thing. I don't care if people think that's that's such a minor thing. I did not buy Skull Trooper for him to have blue eyes. I did not. And the fact that you can't even turn it off is really annoying. Not to mention, Save the World has an edit style where you can turn off the blue eyes. I don't know why you're not able to turn it off on him. It's ridiculous. It ruins the skin, in my opinion. seeing the blue eyes, seeing the blue light from the eyes ruin the skin. And I really don't like it. If they took that off, I'd probably run Skull a lot more, but I don't at all because of that. So, I don't know. And then they did the thing with the soccer skins where there was a number on the chest, and people were annoyed by that. Now, that one seemed weird to me because it didn't seem that big of a deal, because you can't even see the front of your chest anyway, so why would that matter? But, you know, people were annoyed by it. They changed it. Fortnite needs to stop changing like base skins, because they kind of did that with Power Core too. They made like her clothing a lot more bright, and then they darkened it up again, so that's good. They fixed her, but they made her clothes really bright for some reason. When you buy a skin in the game, you're buying it for the skin. You're not buying it in hopes they're going to change it permanently to something you don't like. So they got to stop doing that. I do humbly agree with you on that. But that's actually everything from my notepad. Now I'm going to go into my video of the podcast yesterday, or last week. We had 5,000 upvotes, or 5,000 likes. Thank you guys so much for liking the video. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys are actually unaware, the more likes a video gets, the more likely it's going to be pushed out to recommended. That's why a lot of these clickbait YouTubers say, quick, drop a like in the first 5 seconds, or else Donald Mustard's going to come to your house and, you know, blah, 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 blah. It's because they're trying to trick the algorithm into saying that their video is good because people are liking the video because they actually like the video. No, it's actually because they're doing this weird click like in the first 5 seconds annoyance. It is so annoying that kids fall for that. But because kids fall for it, their videos get pushed out more and more false information is spread. I love how YouTube works sometimes. But I appreciate the 5,000 likes on that podcast. That's amazing. So yeah, if you do enjoy the podcast, or if you enjoy any of my videos, leaving a like actually helps a ton to any of your favorite content creators. I never want to beg for it. I never want to say, please leave a like or anything, but leaving a like does actually help me out a lot. If you truly do like a video from someone, leave a like on there. It actually does help out. Same with like leaving a comment. It's always nice to do. So I'm actually going to go by the top. Well, actually, okay. I was going to say, I'm going to answer the top comments I see here, but the first three, or well, one is in today's podcast. We have a new podcast because I said that in the beginning. Fun time. Gonna see what the top comments are. A lot of them are not actually questions. Not sure right now why they're not really, not that many questions here, but, let's see here. Someone said here, creatives community cried out when the concert happened. When the black hole event happened, we couldn't play Save the World for 2 whole days without notice. Similar situation, different actions. Yes, I do agree. We definitely did have that. Okay, here's actually a question right here. What did you expect for the game coming forward? Also, what do you want to happen for the future of the game? I just want the game to be fun for everyone. I want there to be more creative tools. I want there to be more access to like different sorts of ways to like make the game more expansive. I want mod support for creative, which, by the way, I need to like pull up my chair a bit. There we go. I would love more mods for the game. I think that'd be cool to like put your own, to put like your own music and to put your own sound bites in a creative map would be sick. Creative, I feel like, is like the future of the game, no lie. But what do I expect for the game coming forward? I think the game coming forward is going to be a lot more of an experience rather than just Battle Royale. I mean, they're already proving that with the Plaza. It's a chill place to be in, and that's it. It's just chill to be there, and I genuinely think it's a nice area. And I think they said it themselves a long time ago. It wasn't Donald Mustard. Tim Sweeney said it. He said, Fortnite's gonna be a different game in the next year. And it is. It's not just Battle Royale. It's comp, it's creative, it's Save the World, and now it's a chill place to hang out with in the Plaza. So I think it's really cool. He also says here, I really don't like the fact that people think so low of this game because of its popularity. Yes, it's in a bit of a stale, it's a bit stale at the moment, But with the lack of game modes, it makes sense. I'm playing childhood games I used to play back when I was little in 2007. It's super nostalgic, and it made me realize what weird games I used to play. Love podcasts, was playing old games while listening. Thank you so much. Call Me Disappointment was the name. I'm not going to call you Disappointment, man, but that's your name, so I'm just saying by your name. But thank you so much for your comment. I greatly appreciate it, man. Seeing if there's anyone else in here. I don't think there's too many questions here. How long do you think Fortnite will last for? Will it last for a year or maybe 2 or 3? Would be interesting to hear your thoughts. I don't see this game dying anytime soon. And the whole dying thing with Fortnite, I don't really understand it because a lot of people quickly say that a game is dead when they just don't play the game. I feel like if I stop playing Overwatch, no. Better example of this is people, when they quit a game, they say that game is dead. But I feel like what they're actually saying is it's dead to them. It's not dead for everyone. And even if a game was dead, that's not going to stop me from playing it. Like, one of my favorite games is a game called Gotham City Imposters on the PC. It's free on Steam. If you have not played this game, it's really good. Issue is there's like maybe 90 people on the game. I think the height of last month's player count was 90, and that's terrible. That's obviously a dead game right there. Sorry about the squeaking on my microphone stand, but I still enjoy the game. If a game is dead, that does not mean I'm going to stop playing the game. That shouldn't matter. Like, it really shouldn't matter. It's kind of annoying, honestly. But yeah, I think it's gonna last for, like, maybe not forever, but I think it's gonna last for a long time. They always bring people back with their stuff. Thank you, Quick, for the kind of comment there. Also, that was from DD Slick Team. Thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate it. I love how you barely put ads on a video that is over an hour long. I try to space out the advertisements. There was a long time ago where I said I don't put ads on my videos. Like, I don't put mid-rolls. I kind of do that now, and I'm not going to lie. It's probably because YouTube has not been paying me as much as they used to for my views at all. And people don't mind when I put advertisements on my videos, so I greatly appreciate it. I don't even see ads anymore because I have YouTube Premium, so I don't even see advertisements. But I try really hard to not put tons of advertisements in videos, but they do make revenue. They do help me live with everything. Like, they're kind of essential, but I'm not going to put 10 ads on a 10-minute long video. I think for the podcast, I had one in the beginning and end like I do every video, and then I had one in the 30-minute mark and then one in the 1 hour mark. Probably going to do the same thing with this one. I appreciate you guys tolerating the advertisements. But it's just the way I gotta make my living, you know? Will Fortnite ever add cars, not golf carts, straight up cars? I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. It's an interesting idea. I see they could do it, though. I see they could do something like that. Dude, the comments have been so nice. You guys have been so nice with leaving these comments on the podcast. You guys have really been enjoying them. I appreciate that a lot. These are honestly my favorite. These are actually my favorite with how nice you guys have been with the comments. I wasn't expecting this much attention, honestly, on these. So thank you so much for enjoying it. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there was any other questions. Don't think there's too many. I see a comment about Fresh and Tidy not coming back. I wonder if this person is the same person that tweeted me not too long ago. I almost bet it is, but we'll see. But, oh, here we go. Question. Wait. What was your favorite collaboration? I'm assuming this is what he's saying. I think the NFL one was probably the best one. In my opinion, I think that situation was really good. I like sports a lot, but I love NHL the most. NHL is definitely my favorite, but for sure NFL's collab was amazing. I want them to do more collabs like that. NHL would be sick. Just saying, that'd be really, really cool. I think that's kind of it, though. For now on, I'll let you guys know this now. If you want to do a question, just type out question so I can just like kind of control F it and maybe find some, because I think I answered them here. Oh, here's one. What are your thoughts on the lack of toys, pets, etc. in the battle pass? They're not used a lot. They don't. Fortnite, this is basically the exact same thing with Save the World. Fortnite is not going to make something if people aren't buying it or if people aren't using it. The pets in the battle pass probably took so much effort to make with the animations and everything, and to see them not being used at all by a lot of people, because, not gonna lie, barely see pets being used at all. They don't want to bring them back. They don't want to make more. For $10 from a battle pass to make those high effort things, they don't want to do it. Toys, I think they probably just ran out of ideas for. I see people using toys a little bit, not a lot, but yeah, I could see them bringing that back for sure. But actually, I think that's going to be it where I wrap up on the podcast today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will definitely keep doing this every single Sunday. I think this is a great idea. I've gotten questions about when is this going to be on Spotify. I'm going to try to figure out how to actually do that, because I'm going to tell you right now, I have no idea how to actually do that. I don't know what an RSS feed is at all. I'm new to this whole thing with like where to put podcasts and stuff like that, but they will most likely all be on Spotify when I get the chance. I gotta like probably talk with some people about it. But thank you guys so much for enjoying the podcast. Again, leaving a like always helps out the channel and lets me know you want to see more. 5,000 likes on the last podcast is greatly appreciated. Thank you so very much. I hope you guys have yourself a wonderful day today, and I will talk with you all tomorrow with an Unpopular Opinions episode. So have a good one, everyone. See ya.